Okay,
what?
so
Ask
I'm
me
here.
something.
I'm here with Dr. Todd Miller, and he's just going to clarify just the myths about creatine and the benefits, because I know some people do take it and they just want to know the benefits and why it's good.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me say creatine has been studied for an extremely long time. I think I did one of my first creatine studies back in like 1992 or something like that. So it's one of the most widely studied supplements, probably the most widely studied. It's one of the safest supplements ever studied. It has a tremendous safety record. It's a compound that's naturally produced in the liver and kidneys, so it's not like you're putting something completely foreign in your body. The safest or the simplest type that you can get, most effective, is creatine monohydrate. There's lots of different kinds of it, but that's really the cheapest one. That's the one that's the most effective. A lot of people say that sometimes creatine can be hard on the liver, the kidneys, or stuff like that. There's not really any evidence of that. You may gain some weight when you take creatine because creatine goes into the muscle and it absorbs water in with it. So once the creatine goes into the muscle, you'll take some water into the muscle, which makes the muscle actually work better. The muscle will contract with greater force and stuff like that, but you will probably gain a few pounds relatively quickly, but you'll also see really rapid gains in strength just as quickly. You can take creatine and a week later be 5 or 6 pounds heavier, but you'll also be 20 or 30% stronger as well. That might be an exaggeration, but you can see it that quickly. The change happens that fast. But you know, once the creatine levels in your muscle are maximized, any more creatine that you take, you'll just urinate out. It's not harmful for you in any way. The only people that I would be concerned with is if you have any type of existing kidney disease. I might be concerned about taking it then, but if you have healthy kidneys, there's not really any reason to think that it's bad for you. There's also a lot of other health benefits that people are now discovering with creatine, looking at neuroprotective things like with Parkinson's and other neural problems. So there's probably a lot more benefit to taking it than just exercise or performance related. It will help you, again, with your strength. It will help delay fatigue, which means you can have higher volume workouts. It will help you build muscle faster. So there really isn't any population that can't benefit from it. People who eat a lot of meat, it comes from red meat, and other animal meats. So if you have a lot of meat in your diet, you may not respond very well to supplemental creatine, which means you'll just take it and you won't notice any increases in strength or anything like that. But if you're a vegan, for example, vegans generally will respond very well with the creatine because they're not eating a lot of meat, so they're not getting a lot of it in their diet, and they're only getting what they produce. So it generally helps with high intensity exercise. It helps with recovery between high intensity exercises. When I say high intensity exercise, I mean exercise that might last like under 10 seconds, sprinting and things like that. So repeat bouts of that, it'll help with anything sort of anaerobic or strength related. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I would take it. I would give it to my kids. I would give it to my teenagers. A lot of people say, my kid's 15, he wants to take creatine. Should I do that? Personally, I wouldn't have any problem